Shalom. Give all praise, Yahweh Bashem, Yoshua Bashem, Rakakadash. Honors to the elders, apostles, men, and truth on down. Like-minded ones teaching the truth of knowledge. We know this truth of knowledge. That the Wadi Yahweh Bashem, Yoshua put the spirit, elders, apostles, men, and truth on down, relating to this truth of knowledge. And like-minded ones, so we can know this truth of knowledge and call Yahweh Bashem, Yoshua Bashem, Rakakadash. Give all praise, Yahweh Bashem, Yoshua Bashem, Rakakadash. This relates to scriptures relating to the moon, new moon. Let me see. Let me go to Acts first. Actually, let me go to Ephesians 5:15. Let's go to that one. Because you're seeing a lot of signs relating to things manifesting on the earth, man. And so we in very, these earthquakes, for example, these recent earthquakes, New Jersey, New York, Pennsylvania, parts of Connecticut, various other places that possibly affected, 4.2, 4.8, you know what I mean? Probably aftershocks as well, you know what I mean? The earthquakes that's going on in Northern California. You had 4.4. You had an earthquake in 7.4 in Taiwan. You know what I mean? So a lot of things is going on, man, you know? Ephesians 5:15. I'm going to start at 14. Wherefore ye say, if awake thou that sleepest. Scripture talks about knowing it's high time to wake out of sleep because our salvation may be nearer than we believe. Romans 13:11. So we have to be paying attention. And how we do that through the signs. Measure thou time diligently in itself. You know what I mean? Things that's going on in society correlating with the scriptures, man. You know what I mean? Read that again. Wherefore ye saith, awake thou sleepest, man, and arise from the dead. And Hamashiach Yahushai shall give thee light. The light is through the scriptures, truth and knowledge, the wisdom. See that ye walk circumspectly. So walk circumspectly, paying attention. Not as fools as wise. So walk circumspectly. You guard in all manner, paying attention. Your everyday life, your behavior, your conduct, all that is puts together with relating to that, relating to your behavior, your conduct, all that's important. How you conduct yourself, your behavior, especially in your regular life, man. You know what I mean? Read that again. See then ye walk circumspectly, not as fools as wise. So paying attention, using wisdom, paying attention in the time and season you're in, man. You have redeeming the times. Because the days are evil. These days are evil, man. Just look what's going on in society, man. You know what I mean? The Lord is beginning to visit the earth which he has made, man. So he's visiting this earth, man, by allowing certain signs and different warnings relating to that signs to manifest on earth, man. Wherefore, therefore, be ye not unwise. Wherefore, be ye not unwise. So be wise, man. So knowing the times you're in, knowing the evils that's here. So be not as fools, but be as wise, man. Wherefore be ye not unwise, but understanding what the will of the Lord is. And his will is to fulfill according to prophecy, man, on earth, man. So that's Ephesians 5:15 on down, 14 on down. Go to Number 21, Luke 21. There shall be signs in the sun and in the moon. So you've seen the signs in the sun and the moon. For example, the moon specifically, and the stars, and upon the earth, distresses of nations. Distresses goes to suffering, forms of adversity, uncomfortabilities relating to these nations, perplexity in the sea and the waves roaring, men's hearts, which are their minds, failing them for the fear, for looking after those things which are coming on the earth. For the power of heaven shall be shaken. Scripture talks about seeing them. I'll get in Revelations 1 and 7. The ones. Let me get it. Revelations 1 and 7 real quick. And I also got to go to Jeremiah too for something. Revelations 1 and 7. Here we go. Revelations 1 and 7. Behold, he cometh with clouds, and clouds is the chariots, and every eye shall see him. And that's why the heart's going to be failing with fear, seeing these things in the sky, man. Them chariots, people going to faint. They're going to want to leave this earth, man. We're seeing these horrors, man. The chariot's going to execute judgment, man. You know what I mean? It might sound crazy to people who are outside this truth, outside looking in, but it's not going to be crazy when actually these things come to pass, man. You know what I mean? The majority of people don't think these things will ever come, man. They don't even believe in these things, man. Number 7. Behold, he cometh with clouds, and every eye shall see him. Every eye, even the ones who offered him up, specifically his own multitude of people, and the ones who actually executed relating to crucify him, the Romans, man, ones in a position of authority, man. Number 7. And behold, he cometh with clouds, and every eye shall see him, and they also which pierced him, and all kindreds on the earth, all kindreds, tongues, kinds, nationality, kins, or kinds, man, on the earth, shall wail because of him. Even so. Amen. Go back to, so they're going to wail. You know what I mean? They're going to be in fear. It's going to be, you can't describe how they're going to be, you know what I mean? But it's going to be, the operative word is going to be fear. You know what I mean? Scripture talks about, woe to you who desire the day of the Lord, for who desire the day of the Lord, for what end is it for you? For the day of the Lord is dark and not light, very dark, and no light in it. Paraphrasing. That's in Amos 5, man. So it's going to be a very dark day, man. It's not going to be what you expect, you know what I mean, relating to that day, man. Let me get let me go back. Jeremiah 10 chapter. Thus saith the Lord, learn not the ways of the heathen, be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, because the heathen are going to be dismayed at the signs, man. For the heathen are dismayed at them, man, because they believe not and they don't know what's going on, man. It's as simple as that, man. Look at that word up, dismay. They don't know what's going on, and even because this truth and knowledge, they hear it, they heard of this stuff, but they don't believe it, and they dismissed it. They dismiss it like it's nothing, man. So when the stuff happens, when things are going to happen, then they're going to be in we're the case. Dismay means, in a matter of speaking, feeling distress, anxiety, typically as something unexpectedly. When they say peace and safety, then sudden destruction comes. That's unexpected, sudden and unexpected. These things, when they come on earth, man, relate to the chariots. Go to Zechariah 5, relating to it's going to cover the face of the whole earth, so that's the chariots, man. So that's going to be a fearful sighting for many people, man, when they see these things. It's going to make people feel distress, anxiety, and all different types of emotions, man, so go back to that scripture. Read it again. Thus saith the Lord, learn not the ways of the heathen, be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, for the heathen are dismayed at the signs. So they're going to be dismayed at these signs, man. Go to Acts. Chapter real quick. Here we go. And the sun shall turn into darkness like sackcloth, and the moon to blood. And you've seen the blood moons before the great and notable day of the Lord come. That relates to these signs and wonders that are relating to these signs, man. And it shall come to pass that whosoever shall call on the name of the Lord shall be saved. That name specifically, Yahweh, for he always was, Ancient of Days. And Yahweh Shai, his only begotten Son, the Redeemer, the Deliverer, the rescue his people, man. So that name is very important, man. Knowing the specific name. So that's 20 and 21. Let me see. Okay. Let's go to relating to that scripture. Those who call in the name of the Lord shall be saved. That relates to that strong tower, man. Those who endure to the end, the same shall be saved, man. Go to let me see. And I'll read number 8. The nation shall rise against nation, kingdom against kingdom. There shall be earthquakes in different places, various places. There shall be famines and troubles. These are the beginnings of sorrows. You see in troubles, man. I'll read 18. I'll start at 17. Woe unto them that are with child, and to give the end to them that give suck in those days. And pray ye that your flight be not in the winter. So you might have to flee, man. You know what I mean? This relates to the siege and occupying related to Israelites. But the times that will come might require you to be on the move and different things, man. And pray that the conditions will be favorable. For example, not too cold, man. For in those days shall affliction, such as was not from the beginning of the creation. Jeremiah 30 and 7. Alas, never a time since Jacob's trouble, but ye shall be saved from it, from out of it. So that's Jeremiah 30 and 7. Alas, never a time since Jacob's trouble, ye shall be saved out of it. Jeremiah 30 and 7. For in those days shall be affliction, suffering, trials, and tribulation, such as was not the beginning of the creation, such as Jacob's trouble, Jeremiah 30 and 7, which God created in the time, neither shall be. And except that the Lord has shortened those days, no flesh shall be saved. But for the elect's sake, whom he hath chosen, he hath shortened those days. So for the elect's sake, he shortened those days for, because if not, there would be no flesh to be saved, man. Because he's going to come like because the ones in power are going to come. Revelations 12 and 12, 1 Peter 5 and 8, and Isaiah 59 and 19. So he's going to come in a certain manner, man. Go to, let me see, what other one? Okay. So we have to be in a certain zone. Get one more. This is Matthew 24. Let me get, since I'm going to that, let me just go to Matthew's. Yeah, same scriptures. Start from the top. Woe unto them that are with child, and to give suck in those days. So, children, babies, it's going to be a bad time. Pray that your flight be not in the winter, neither on the Sabbath, holy, and the conditions cold relating to winter. For there shall be great tribulation. That's the afflictions, man. Such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, nor ever shall be. Except those days shall be shortened, there shall no flesh to be saved. For the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. And go down to, so the elect's sake, they're going to be shortened, man, because of the things that's going to happen. 29, immediately after the tribulation, those days shall the sun be darkened, and the moon shall not give her light, the stars shall fall from the heaven like constellations, falling stars, man. And the powers of heaven shall be shaken, earth moving to and fro like a drunkard, moving to and fro off his axis. The constellations, the stars falling like constellations, and the missiles, they're going to be like stars, like constellations falling from the sky to the earth, like the untimely fig trees falling off the tree, man. Let me go back. And there shall appear the signs of the Son of Man in heaven, and then shall the tribes of earth mourn. That's the kindreds. And they shall see the Son of Man coming, even the ones that pierced him shall see him. Revelations 1 and 7. All shall see even the ones that pierced him. And they shall see the Son of Man coming in clouds of heaven, which is the chariots with power and great glory. So he's going to come in his power, man. And he shall send his angels with a great sound of a trumpet. And they shall gather his elect 4 winds, which is the 4 corners of the earth, from one end of heaven to the other. Now the parable of the fig tree, which the branch is yet tender, putteth forth leaves, and yet ye know summer is nigh. And likewise, when ye shall see all these things, know it is near. And near goes to nigh, even at the door. Verily I say unto you, this generation shall not pass until all these things be fulfilled according to prophecy. The heaven and earth shall pass away, but the words shall not pass away. 36, last one. And I'll just read it on down. But of that day, hour, knoweth no man, not even the angels of the heaven, but only the Father only. So not even the Son and the angels know, only the Father, relating to that day. But the days of Noah were, which we are, shall also come in the Son of Man be. For as in the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking, married, given into marriage, pretty much operating in the normal society, until the day the Noah entered the ark, And he knew not until the flood came that took them all away, that sudden destruction, man. So shall also the coming of the Son of Man be, man. That's why they say, watch, not the hour, not even the angels, not even the Son, but only the Father, man. And knew not until the flood came that took them all away. So shall this also the coming of the Son of Man be. 2 in the field, 1 taken, 1 left, for example. 2 women grinding in the mill, 1 taken, 1 left. Wherefore ye know not what hour the Lord doth come. So you know not what hours. That's why you have to watch, man. This solar eclipse and different things, these are all signs and warnings before the coming before the sending and coming of the Son of Yahweh Shai, man. These are warnings on earth, man. That's why Scripture says, measure thy time diligently in itself, man. All the things that were spoken even since the beginning, man. And these are the warnings and the signs. Scripture talks about ye shall hear wars and rumors of wars. See ye be not troubled, be not marvel, marvel or dismay, or marvel not or be dismayed. For the end is not yet by and by. For nation shall rise against nation, kingdom shall rise against nation against nation, kingdom against kingdom. There shall be earthquakes. There shall be pestilent earthquakes in different places, which you're seeing. For we in the times of sorrows, man. So we in the times of sorrow. So be not marveled, be not dismayed, be not surprised relating to these matters, because these things have to come to pass. For example, all these signs and things that the Lord is manifesting. These are things that the Lord is going to use before warning the people on earth before His coming, man. So that solar eclipse, just like they said 2017 when it came this direction, then this way it comes like this one up. So with the X marks the spot. So it's signaling, it's telling you relating to the X is the what? The spot being targeted, man, in a matter of speaking. So it's giving you warning, man. You know what I mean? And these relate to spiritually be awake, high time to wake out of sleep, because our salvation may be near when we believe. Revelations 13:11, wake out of sleep. Pay attention from a spiritual aspect at the times, the signs that we're in, man. You know what I mean? Scripture talks about you can discern the weather and the clouds and lowering, but you can't discern the sign of the times. Matthew 16. So that's the times we're in. That being said, this is something short relating to that. So it's a time to understand and be awakened at the times and season, and reflect and examine different things as well, collectively and individually for self, man. You know, I mean, Scripture talks about counting the cost and whether you're in the faith or not, and different things, man. Shalak. But so it's working out your salvation with fear and trembling, man. You know, so that's what Scripture going to examine yourself, man, individually and collectively. You know, all of us, and we have to pay attention from a spiritual aspect, the signs and times and the seasons that we're in, man. You know, because the rest are not. That being said, I'm going to give all praise, Yahweh Bashem, Yahshua Bashem, Makakada, Zayah, Shalom. I hope it helps, Shalom.